the deal can take anywhere from 4 to 16 months. There's nothing too abstract here that you need to be aware of. Part of it is based upon you. You are in complete control of how fast the deal could go, because it will depend on your own internal development time. How fast, when you want to do the event, how fast your team works, what's their bandwidth, etc. The next part that can impact this, though, is the contract negotiations. So unfortunately, a lot of the things get tied up in legal, which can extend the period on how fast the deal can happen. This is where maybe working with a professional is also beneficial. Because we do have those type of relationships, we have the ability to kind of nudge certain agreements faster than another, even though it may not be a priority at the moment for the brand, because they might have other things going on. But things to consider, those are the extra value adds. But in summary, the time to close the deal is anywhere from 4 to 16 months. Really, that's there. And the last part, this is the fun part. This is what everybody wants to do, and that's why they're doing a crossover. You figured out how much the brand is going to cost. You figured out what's going to be designed. Your deal is closed. Money's been paid. Now you can get to the fun stuff. You crack that bottle of champagne with your team. You're all happy and celebrating. And that's when you break the news to the team that they also got to put in overtime for the next 3 months. But one thing, this is where the approvals come in. If you remember previously, I talked about approvals and how the brand needs to approve everything. Well, this is when you get to have that kind of fun. However, one thing that I didn't mention previously is, even though you might have the best development team and everything is on schedule and you work like clockwork, what if you just can't get a hold of the person to make that approval? And this is what can really happen. You know, people at brands, the licensors, they're busy. They're looking at other deals right now. They've already collected your check. How do you get them to approve that nose if it's done right? Well, that relationship that you thought you'd be building with them hasn't fully materialized. So this is where working with a professional can also be beneficial. At Epik, we like to help. You know, we get involved directly in the project management process. We can help prime the IP and the brands to be ready for a quick review. We can nudge them along a little bit faster if you have challenges. So again, that's the whole licensing process. And kind of brings us to the next part. You know, we figured out how much everything's going to cost. We've done our development. We're excited. You know how to do a licensing deal now. But what are the real benefits of crossovers? How's that going to help your game? And again, it doesn't matter what type of game you are. Every game has this number one problem, which is new content creation, user retention, and monetization.